Hello, this is Chef Marcus Guiliano, and I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission is cooking oil, specifically odorless cooking oil. Why is oil odorless? Well, I'll tell you why oil can be odorless, because the oil that I use is not odorless, folks. A couple months ago in the fall time, I had a comment from a lady who was in for Sunday brunch. She had our crispy potatoes that are pan-fried in sunflower oil, local cold-pressed, Hudson Valley cold-pressed sunflower oil that is growing their own, company that's growing their own sunflower seeds and sourcing sunflower seeds from their neighbors. It's truly a local product. Some sunflower companies out there, folks, there are some companies out there, Vermont, upstate, Midwest, that they're appearing to be local, but they're sourcing seeds from all over the place. So they may grow some, they may source some locally, but then it's open market to fill the gap in with their success of their product and keep up production. It's like in Italy. When you buy Italian pasta, chances are the flour that's going to that Italian pasta was not grown in Italy. They can't keep up with the demand. They have to outsource. So oil, this lady said that my potatoes were off flavored. They were maybe rancid. I'm not sure what exactly she said. She actually wrote it on a review, on an online review, that our potatoes, there was something wrong with them. And here's why our potatoes have a unique taste. They taste like sunflower oil, folks. We're using sunflower oil. Now, the sunflower oil that you're buying in the store, or the other oils that you're buying in the store, are probably totally 100% odorless. And there's a reason why they're odorless, and I'm gonna explain that. So this sunflower oil is cold pressed. It's expeller pressed, which means it's done by mechanics. It's not, there's no hexane gas added to it, harsh chemicals and other things to extract the oil. It's actually put through a press that grinds it up, but like an expeller presses can get warm or hot. This expeller press is chilled, so it stays at 100, 110 degrees. So the benefits of the oil are in here. It's not processed, it's not heated. So now, why, what can you expect from an oil like this? Well, you expect sunflower taste. You expect the flavor of what's going in here. It's odd that you take sunflower oils. There's a lot of sunflower oils out there that have no flavor, that are crystal clear. This has a little haze to it. It's a little off-tinge haze, and you open it up, and it's great. It smells like sunflower seeds. They have a great system. I call them the week before, and I say, I need a couple tubs, 35 pounders of sunflower oil, and they say, okay, and they usually press it fresh for me, cold pressed, fresh pressed sunflower oil that's then shipped to me the next week. Beautiful system. It's not picked one time. It's not, I shouldn't say it's not processed all one time of the year and just sitting in a warehouse somewhere waiting to be shipped out. Yeah, of course they have a few extras on hand. It's a small little warehouse they have. I've been there, seen the operation, seen those sunflower seeds getting pressed, the pulp getting extruded, seeing it get filtered the first time. But this goes through no other processing, folks. It's an unrefined oil. When you're buying oils in the store, there's a series of up to 7 different stages to process cooking oil. So when you're cooking oil, and especially sunflower oil, some of these other oils, when you're putting it into a pan, there's no flavor, there's no odor, that's because that oil is totally stripped and totally refined, commercially refined. So the lady who said, well, yeah, my potatoes are off flavored, no, they're just flavored with some sunflower seed oil. That's all. They're cooked in sunflower seed oil, and they picked up some of the nuttiness and nuances that comes from using an unrefined oil. So let's talk about the processes that most oils will go through, that most refined oils will go through to end up in your saute pan on the store shelves in your favorite restaurant. Okay. Now, by the way, this oil is great for frying. This oil is fantastic for putting into a fryer. It lasts longer. We don't have a commercial fryer in our restaurant, but I'm told from the producer here that some of the restaurants that do use it are having rave results about the oil, the longevity of the oil, the good flavor of the oil, the way it smells. And I noticed when we cook chicken wings in it for a day or two that the oil does develop a really beautiful aroma, unlike other oils that you can smell the rancidity in them. So totally different. And this is available to all restaurants in the Hudson Valley, by the way. It's a local company out in Dutchess County, Hudson Valley Cold Pressed Oils. They also sell at Adams Faircare Farm. So if you're a consumer and you want this, definitely jump on it. Now keep in mind, if you're making salad dressings with this, you are going to get some of that nuttiness, some of that sunflower in your dressing. So nothing similar to tahini, like adding tahini into something. It's similar flavor profile. So now, refining oil. What are the steps in refining oil? Why are some oils, this lady who made a comment is used to eating potatoes that are fried in a refined, cooked in a refined oil. And here are the stages. Degumming, neutralizing, bleaching, yes, bleaching. During this operation, most coloring pigments are removed by absorption, bleaching earth. So the oil isn't, and that's why I said this oil has like a haze to it. It's not super crystal clear like you'd see most oil. You put it into a glass and you'll see a slight haze in there. Degumming, neutralizing, bleaching, deodorizing. Deodorizing, this is not deodorized. That's how come you can taste sunflower in here. The lady who was tasting the sunflower is used to deodorized oil. Odor and taste are removed under a special condition, high temperature, and sparge steaming. Whenever you put something to an extremely high temperature, folks, you are going to break things down. But when you break things down in oil processing, so you're basically going to turn this oil to a dark color by heating it up. You're going to add things, you're going to bleach it, and you're going to basically destroy the oil and then bleach it and deodorize it so you can't tell. You're basically buying a rancid oil when you're buying most cooking oils, most refined cooking oils. Deodorizing, winterizing, and then fat modification. Now some fats are liquid at room temperature. At a certain temperature they start solidifying. Well, you can modify the structures in here and the fat modification, the molecules, and you can avoid stuff like that. So there's 3 different states to fat modification: fractionization, hydrogenization, and interfestification. Process that modifies the physical properties of the oil by interchange with different triglycates. So yeah, that clear crystal oil that you can't smell, that's odorless, is most likely rancid that you're using, and it's been through a lot of processing, and you shouldn't really be eating it. But most restaurants use it. Now this oil, like I said, is available to all restaurants. It is over 3 times the price than a regular cooking oil. So that's why most restaurants don't or won't use this product, because they just are cheap and they can't afford it. And the reason why a lot of restaurants can't afford it is because the consumer is unwilling to pay the price to eat higher quality food. We're fortunate at Aroma Time where a lot of guests seek us out and understand what we do, but every now and then we get a customer in that says your food is too expensive. And little do they know that our salt costs 7 times more, our oil costs 3 times more, our salmon costs twice as much, our brisket costs over 2 times the price of what other restaurants are paying. But yet they don't see my prices as twice as much. They see my prices as $1, $2. In salmon's case, $5 more for the portion of salmon, which is only a small amount. That's a 20% increase over other restaurants, 25% increase. That's not much, folks. And again, I'm paying twice the price for the majority of my ingredients. My sugar, which is palm sugar, is probably 5, 6, 7, 8 times the price. And it's like that all across the board. And we support lots of local farms all year long. In fact, you can go to our website, aromatimebistro.com, and hit the Farm Connect link, our farm partners, and see from the farms that we buy from on a majority basis, on more of a regular basis. You can see the farms that we support. There's a lot of farms listed on there. I know there's 20, 30 farms on there. Even in the wintertime, the greenhouse growers like Black Horse, Hepworth, I think, has some greenhouses. These guys are rocking and rolling with produce right now in the coldest weeks of the winter. So, yeah, that's why you want your oil to have a great aroma, flavor. That's why you want your oil to have something in it, folks. Truly unrefined oil is the way to go. Never cook with olive oil. That's a whole nother topic, a whole nother video that you can easily find on my YouTube channel. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass it on.